In this video, we're going to go over the welcome email that you will receive with your new out-of-the-box shop. There's a few settings within the software that need changing, and we'll go over those in a moment. First thing we need to do is create a complete backup of the website and the database in case you need to restore it in the future, disaster recovery, see anything that goes wrong, then the website can be restored and fixed very quickly. Now, the backup's done in the cPanel. The cPanel is the control panel for the hosting environment. Copy and paste the username and password in, Control-C, Control-V on the keyboard. This reduces any mistakes. The server will block you if you get your password wrong too many times. So we log in. Okay, in here there is an awful lot of things that can be done. A lot of icons, and most of it, and in all honesty, you'll never use. Some more advanced features. Main things you'll probably use is create some email accounts for your domain. But for now, we're going to just run a full backup. So go to the backup, nice and simple. Download a full website backup, and you want to back it up to your home directory, and you can have it send you an email if you like, and then click the generate backup button. And you can see here there's one I did earlier. This does take a few minutes, so just for ease of the video, there is one there. So you would click on that and it would download to your computer. So just save that, and then you've got a copy, keep it safe. Once the download is finished, we want to remove it from the server because it'll just sit there using up your web space. So we'll go back to the dashboard, click on the file manager, and you'll see the backup sitting there straight away. You just click it and you can delete it. Okay, so once that's done, you can close the cPanel. Let's go back to the guide. So there's a few bits we need to do. We do these in the shop's administration area. So in your welcome email, you see there you've got your OpenCart admin login area. So we can log in there. So the first thing we're going to do is set up the payments facility. Now, the software has various payment providers built into it. Now, we've created some quick links in the menu for you, so it's nice and simple. Go to the module menu, and in there you can see it says Edit Payment. Now, when the payment page loads, you'll see all the systems that the software is compatible with. You've got WorldPay, SagePay. If you have an account with them, you set them up in a very similar way that we're going to do now. In the guide, you'll see there's two payment examples for PayPal. We're going to set up PayPal Payments Standard in the video. Now, this is an option during checkout. The customer is redirected to the PayPal server. Payment is taken for you. They'll be able to use a debit or a credit card or pay you from PayPal funds. Once the payment's complete, they'll be redirected back to the shop and they'll receive the thank you page. That's how PayPal Payments Standard works. If you want to integrate the more advanced PayPal Payments Pro, now this is an API based system. You'll need to get your API settings out of your PayPal account, and the guide shows you where it is. Now that enables the customer to stay on your own domain, so they're not redirected to PayPal. The secure transaction is carried out actually within the checkout. So you'll need an SSL certificate and your Pro account API credentials. Okay, so back to PayPal Payments Standard. Click Edit next to the PayPal payment. If it's not on, obviously you can install it. You click edit, and in here just a few simple settings. So it's your email address, and that's the email address you use to log into your PayPal account. Everything else, transaction method. Now this wants to be set to sale. If you put it to authorization, the money is pre-authed, and you would have to go into your PayPal account to authorize the transaction. So we don't want that. You want it on sale. You want it enabled, and you want it set to all zones. Now, the order status tab here, this is very important. Within here, we need to set all of these to the correct status. So cancelled is cancelled. Now, in the guide, there is the screenshot to what they should be. Now, the two critical ones that you have to be aware of is the completed status and the process status. You'll see here that they both are processing, and then the rest of them you can match. So cancelled, cancelled, completed, put to processing, denied, denied, and so on. Just match them up. Should be, it's pretty obvious. Processed, and there's the other one, goes to processing again. So processing and complete need to be the same. Refunded, reversed, void. And then put your PayPal email in, and then you can save that. And that'll load, and that's it. So that's that stage done. Now step 3 is the shipping. Now the shipping again is modular. Now we would have set all of this up for you. So you go into the quick menu again, edit shipping, and here you can see that we would have turned on and configured all the appropriate options available to your customers. Now these, let's do the Royal Mail Track 24. So you click edit, and you can see there that we've put a price in, $3.99. If you're happy with that, you can leave it. You can change it to whatever you want, and that's the same with all the modules. If you want to check the pricing and adjust, you can do, but we would have put in an industry average competitive price for you. The international shipping is in the Royal Mail module. You see the Royal Mail module is has multiple options. International standard is enabled, and you can hear this is a table rate method. Now reading this is 2:6.99, and what that means is up to 2 kilos it's going to cost $6.99. So obviously international shipping by Royal Mail can't go over 2 kilos, so that's set there. So again, if you want to change that price, you're more than welcome to. Okay, so back to the guide. There's various other bits and pieces in here that you should have a read. You know, adding your details to the store. Just follow the guide. It's all very straightforward. So you get system from the menu, system settings. You can edit your settings in here. So you can see you've got some meta tags. If you want to put your name, or obviously if you've got a telephone number, your customer service email. So those will need changing. Click save. The meta information talks about here. Same, you want to create yourself a unique meta title and description. That's what is shown in Google. Once you get your pages ranked, you can do the same with the products and the categories. So have a read through this. It's all straightforward. Information pages. This is where your terms and conditions, your delivery information are stored. So if you want to make some modifications, you want to add additional pages. So again, It's all in the menu. So catalog, information, about us. If you want to modify that, you click the edit button, and then you can write whatever you like in there, and then just save it. Okay. The rest of the guide talks about various things you can do with the software. Nothing really technical. Changing prices, putting special offers on. It's something, you know, if you want to do in the future, it's nothing you need to do to actually go live. It's just really these first few steps: payment, the shipping, and then modifying those few settings and the information pages. Once you've done those, your shop is live. You can take orders, and you're ready to trade. Now we're just going to talk quickly about the direct order module, understanding how the ordering works. So if we can go here, go to sales, and go to orders. When somebody places an order on your shop, there is a procedure. So the person will check out, they'll pay with the payment method, and when they hit the thank you page, the direct order module then fires into action. In the background, totally hidden to your customer, the order will be sent over to your dropship account. Now, although it's all set up and automatic, you do need to be aware of what's going on, because there can be issues which are highlighted here. So you can see here we've got some demo order data, and you've got a direct order success there. So a direct order success means the direct order has worked. It's sent over the order to your account. If you click view here, you can see the status is put into the notes. So you can see here it's a test order, and it says direct order success. So you know that that's worked perfectly. On a live order, it'll actually give you the dropship F order number. So it'll say the order's placed, your order reference is F12345. So that if you go to your dashboard and you go to the orders, you can match up. So you can see that you'll be able to see the F order number in your account, and obviously that matches up to this order here. Now there will be instances where the direct order can fail, and in an instance like that, you'll see the status is different, and you've not got an success there. There is an issue. Now there is various errors. If you look in the guide, you see here that there's various messages. If we open up this order and you go to the notes, you can see invalid vendor information, failed to retrieve funds. Now what that means is the direct order module has tried to send the order to your dropship account, but there's not enough money in your account to cover the stock. So in this instance, you would go to your dropship account, you would go to the add funds page, and in here, you could add, you can add as little as much as you want, but in this instance, if we go back, we can see it's a £40 order, so potentially, that's it's going to cost probably maybe £20 or £30 to ship. So we could add £50. That would go through to the credit card page. You do your details, and when you come back, you would have the balance in your account. So see here, we've added £50. So now we've got money back in the account. We need to get the order back into your dropship so we can dispatch it for you. So you go back to the orders page, and you click Edit, and this will bring you through to a page with some tabs on. Now, we're not going to make any changes to the order. We just want to click through each of the 4 tabs until we get to the end. And at the bottom, on the totals page, you'll see there's a direct order resubmit. If you press that, it'll send over the order, give you a response with a successful F order number. And you go back to your dashboard, you can see that it's added that into your account. So that's successful. And that's about everything. The guide does contain a few extra bits and pieces. There is the OpenCart forum and the documents for the software, and there's also some information on setting up your Google Webmasters account, using your file manager, and the built-in site XML sitemap. So that is everything.